Here we go. I'm going to... See, that's all I needed to do all along. Look at that. One shot. I got to jump and throw that thing at an orc. That's how you get that. I don't know why I didn't know that before, but... There, I know it now. So then, now that I got that little bit of business out of the way, let's go do Mr. Sting Chameleon. I mean, that would have made me feel better if it took me more attempts to do that, but
I'm talking about Meatloaf. I don't know why, but I've had that song stuck in my head all day.
well, we're definitely familiar with this guy. I gotta find this stuff.
Meatloaf, yeah. The Meatloaf song from Phineas and Ferb. That the little tiny cowboys did.
Phineas and Ferb are so awesome. Alright, so there's a upgrade and there's a heart tanker.
A downgrade?
Yeah, downgrade. Like positive wound. I think one of them is there. Actually. Well, no, there's one down here. That's right, because you have to have the...
I'm in my new old pajama pants.
How do I get over there?
They're so new. Old. I got them for Christmas this year, but it's like, well, technically it's a long story. I got them for Christmas, but it's like March. And I'm not exactly sure whether to call them new or old.
Alright, I gotta figure out how to get over there.
Jump for it? Yeah.
You can't do that. You have to do the octopus stage first, or that water wouldn't be there and you'd have no chance to get it. I know I read that.
It's a beautiful day. No, that's not how it goes.
I think I need to dance.
I really can't stay.
I'm gonna go up here and get
I've got
Oh,
to
there's
go
a battle with this
away. The welcome has been
We're gonna
so
battle
nice
that
and
guy.
warm.
This guy was kind of like Bert the Bashful from Yoshi's Island.
I can't remember the rest. We only did it for Christmas like this year.
Being an asshole.
Meanwhile, I still remember all the words to hark
How's he still
to
alive?
Carol
Oh,
of the
not even-
Bells in the Hallelujah chorus. I really can't stay. I've got
that
to
was
go
nice.
away.
Fucking electric life meter.
The welcome has been so
Well, why did my
nice
electric life
and
meter go down? And I thought that was his
warm.
life bar for some reason. That might not have been
My
working at all.
mother will start to worry. My father will be pacing the floor. So really I'd better scurry. Well, maybe just a few minutes more.
Try that. Only torpedoes?
I've got to get home.
What an idiot. I was like,
Say,
watching
lend
my
me your
weapon energy
coat.
go down and thought I was affecting him.
Blonde moment?
Yeah. Come on.
Except you're the only non-blonde really that's in our house. I mean, Mom's kind of blonde.
Not as much anymore.
She used to be more blonde than she is now. Now she's sort of brunette. I think I had like dark-ish hair. No, I had honey gold. That's right. When I was a kid, I had a teacher who legit thought my hair was made of gold.
You were like Rapunzel or something?
No, I kept it short most of the time. Except when I didn't. Basically, I started keeping it short when I started chewing on my hair.
I don't know if these torpedoes are really doing jack to this.
Which was a really old habit. I'm glad I kicked it, though. Now I can have my hair as long or as short as I want. Well, probably. I don't know. I haven't asked. Somebody won't tell me his preference.
Some don't have one. Alright, this isn't working. Damn.
He probably doesn't care.
Guy, oh, come on, he was smoking too. I don't know if those torpedoes were like having any effect or not. I wish they had a life bar. Oh well. The thing I didn't try, I mean, I could have done the cutter. I didn't try that shield. I don't know if that would. Sting Chameleon, I know will go down pretty fast with a boomerang. And I beat him with just lemons once, so. Oh boy. Oh, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Need to fill anything, because I already. Alright, let's play.
Maybe I could rock the Lex Luthor look. What do you think?
Better than the Lex Luger look.
I'm saying, would I look good bald?
Probably not. I ain't doing anything.
Like, without any hair. Mr. Clean style. What do you guys think? Should I go Mr. Clean? I can see the comments now. I don't know exactly all the people who are described, but I'm expecting at least one. No, Biz, don't do that.
You know what? I'm going up here and starting that. I actually saw smoke from this guy before.
They should put up health bars for guys you gotta fight here, too. They shouldn't just like, here's this guy you're fighting. Good luck figuring out when he's dead.
Yeah, you're like harder than the boss.
I mean, there's bars for the boss, yeah, but there should be bars for any guy that,
Well,
like...
I'm saying they said they're usually
If
harder
it takes multiple hits to kill something, it should either A, be really obvious when it's, when you make a hit, or B, it should...
Oh! So close. Where's Rush Marine when you need him? I went for that time.
Or B, there should be a health bar for the boss that shows you how much you have to work at this boss and shows you how much damage your gun is getting on them. Otherwise, things shouldn't take multiple hits that like and tactics and stuff like that.
It's the greatest jump ever. I don't even know what the upgrade is from up there.
There's this kind of newish site I found. I actually found it last year. That's why I said kind of newish. I actually don't know how old it is, but it's newish to me. It's the board button. What happened was I went into Bing. Yes, I use Bing, not Google. It's a long story. Anyway, I went into Bing and searched I'm bored. And the first thing that came up was the board button. It said bored, press the board button. And it was like a literal button, like for clothing. It was a red button, and I clicked it, and I got so many different results. There was one where it's like, find out what color eyes your child is most likely to have. Currently, I was single, so I didn't run any. Actually, I ran every possible combination against my parent genes. I had blue eyes. My father had green eyes. My mom has gray. Actually, I have gray too. Me and my mom have gray eyes. My biological father has green, or kind of a hazel. I don't think hazel means what I think it means.
I always thought that meant like a greenish.
Me too. Okay, I'm not as dumb as I thought it was.
Well, just because I said that doesn't mean I'm necessarily right.
So, if I remember correctly, brown is dominant to, all of them. Green is dominant to blue.
Would you just be a good boy and die?
Yeah, like that. So blue gets masked by green, and brown trumps them all.
Stop staying
So,
alive.
since I got blue, I probably have 2 recessive alleles. So it's blue, blue. Or little b, or something.
Man, this guy is ridiculous.
And I literally ran every possible combination for the other half. I started with brown
I ran that thing out.
and went down and basically ran them all.
I fucking filled my sub tank the last time.
I don't remember them. There was also where it's one called Believe in Magic. My favorite so far was like the little alchemy thing. And also the turn your sentence into a song.
Son of a bitch. Why is this guy so goddamn hard?
Because it's a game meant to be hard. Wacha.
Sub boss. Probably, I'm sure, weak to some weapon that I don't have. Everything's weak to fire in this game. That's like the last thing that I'm gonna get. I'm gonna just try it with the fucking charge shots. Okay, that does better.
For the song one, each letter represents a note. Like, an F might be like a little doo or something, but an A might be a ding or something. I don't know. And it just turns them into a song. It's super cool. You can type anything. I typed a few things at my fellow classmates' suggestion. There are no numbers or punctuation marks is the only problem. I went through and wrote the lyrics to one of the songs we were doing at the time. Carol of the Bells, that's hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. By the way, it did not turn out into that. That's not how it turned. It went to like I don't actually remember. I'm just making this up. Not the... This site actually exists. It's not sponsored, by the way. They didn't like, hey Biz, by the way. You should totally mention us in your video. No, I'm just being random. I was thinking about it. I was planning on it today because we had a free day during one of our classes. Why does everything reach like 20 miles to come grab you?
I don't know, but a lot of the bosses seem to do this, don't they?
Yeah, for some reason they have a fascination with things reaching a mile and grabbing you.
In fact, I've hit this guy like 1,000,000 times with these charge shots. For what it's worth, this seems to be working better than anything else I was doing. But...
You can do it! I finished my beefaroni, by the way.
Beefaroni? Mick Foley would be proud. Ah! Get away from me. Would you like stop crowding my space over here? Thank you. Would you actually like blow up or something?
It's not actually...
He's finally dying.
Kaboom!
Whoa!
He blew up!
nice to get the show off. What do we get for all that? This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your systems by 50%. I mean, I could have used that for this fight. Alright, now we gotta go down and try to get that heart tank.
I'm creating all the sound effects for this.
Alright, let's go. I don't know how many times. There's gonna be a lot of failure on this. There already has been. Oh, so close. Big jump here. I don't think that jumping. Wait, can I shoot this? I need you to not be there. I need you to not be there. Okay, I'll take that. There we go.
Yeah!
And I made it back. What about that? 0 lives. Well, what could go? Oh shit! I remember this. Oh, we got these guys. Yeah.
Oh no! They literally look like that muscle man from the old one.
Guts man.
Oh yeah, that one. Why can't
I like muscle man from the old one though. That works too. That's great. He would probably be happy with that.
Some of the best names I come up for things are because I can't remember the original name.
The muscle man from the original. That guy was probably flattered. Oh, the woodpeckers. Remember these? Okay, thank you. I will take that. Okay,
Right?
That's right.
Ho 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 ho.
Oh, well, we got a 1-up.
Hee
If
hee hee hee
I remember, wasn't there like one of those robot things coming up? Yeah. Punch.
I'm making the sound effects.
Rock 'em, sock 'em. Hey, there's another. Hey, go. So much fun with these. Can I fight Chameleon with this thing?
I wish you could.
That'd be
You
great.
probably can't though.
You can't fit him through the door. I'm coming in, Sting. Hey, let me in. Hey, I'm awesome. Let me in.
Hey.
I'm selling Girl Scout cookies. Knocking.
Hey.
Alright, let's whip out the boomerang, which we used some of earlier.
Why are we that looks like we're in a tree. Like someone cut through a tree and we're just sitting in the gap that was left over. For those of you who don't remember this guy from earlier, this is the Sting Chameleon.
Okay, that's how I need to stand flat and throw it up, but I'll just get cut down. Get down here. Don't get on my noggin. Oh, yeah.
This is seriously Cutman's weapon.
Yeah, pretty much. Or Quick Man, or does anybody else use these boomerangs like? I mean, it looks more like the cut thing, and he goes down just that easily. Showing you just how hard that the mini boss was. Heroic Megaman.
Do you guys like my sound effects or the original ones better?
You get Chameleon Sting.
Leave it in the comments. Leave your answer in the comments below.
Alright, I don't know which of the remaining bosses is weak to the Chameleon.
And yes, this does include the commentary from Biz, some of which might have nothing to do with
Storm Eagle and Flame Mammoth left. I don't know which of these is weak to the stinger thing I just got. I feel like it will be this guy, but I don't know.
You've been waiting for the flames forever.
Anyway, next time we'll do whoever is weak to the sting thing, and I think it's, I don't know, I have no idea, but I'm guessing it's this guy. But.
Something tells me this mammoth that has this power that you want to use for all of them is the last thing you need.
I just have because you get a tornado from this guy, and I feel like you blow out his flames or something, and you like sting the bird. But,
or you burn the bird. It's fried chicken for dinner.